Welcome everybody to the West Coast Songwriters Palo Alto chapter. How are we doing tonight?
Yeah.
Woo! I'm so excited to be here. I am your host, Mike Ganuzzi. I'm a singer-songwriter from Silicon Valley, so please check me out, MikeGanuzzi.com. We are here at the Midpen Media Center in Palo Alto, California. It is a premier media center with all volunteers running stage, lights, cameras, action. It is amazing in here. So for West Coast Songwriters, we're so happy to be here tonight. With over 30 events a month, West Coast Songwriters, you could find events all around the West Coast to guide songwriters that are interested in building a successful career in the music industry. So thank you guys for 10 people came out tonight to sign up for our event here to showcase their songs. You guys are all in for a real treat. So we're so happy to be here tonight. Everybody, I want to introduce our judges tonight. Please welcome Mike Simpson. And Yari Melchor. Yes, absolutely honored you guys took time out of your night to be here with us. We have two amazing music industry folk here tonight to be on our panel this evening. So, Yari, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a singer-songwriter just like yourself. I perform with a 20-piece big band named Touch of Brass. We do tribute sets to Tower of Power, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I co-write. I consider myself an artist collaborator, whether that's coaching vocalists or coaching songwriters or working with young kids, man, teaching them to sing and hoping to inspire them to love music and fall in love with it as I did. So,
absolutely. And just on a personal note, Yari is one of the best male vocalists that I've ever heard. So thank you so much for being here and sharing your talent with us.
Thank you, man. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, Mike Simpson, another male vocalist, amazing vocalist, all around the map. Mike, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm the senior in age member of this panel, obviously. I've been teaching and songwriting and doing all this stuff for much more than 50 years, and I've loved the whole time. This area, Northern California, is just a hotbed of really fine songwriters, and I get to see a lot of them here at the West Coast Songwriter events, and so I appreciate being invited, and I really enjoy doing this.
And thank you guys both so much for being here. You have a really, really difficult job tonight because you're going to listen to 10 amazing songwriters this evening. So I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to know, inside feelings, what is it that makes you want to listen to a song over and over again? Either one.
For me, because I love to sing, I want a melody that makes me want to sing. So whether that's a hook or something very interesting, something that allows me to show off my range, yeah, that's what first attracts me to a song. And then lyrically, I think if someone's writing from a very unique perspective and makes me visualize the story, like it's a Hollywood moment and I can actually see it, that connects the song to my heart real quick.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, Yari covered a great deal of it there. I think the heart notion, if a song doesn't move me emotionally, my attachment to it's going to be much less, even if its structure and its lyrical form and all that are perfect. If there's no heart there, then I'm not likely to want to listen to it a whole lot of times.
Yeah, absolutely. And tonight we have, so the good part about West Coast Songwriters is there's such a big range of skill level in the music industry. Some of us are just starting out, like this might be our first time performing a song that they wrote in front of an audience. And some of us have been on tour for a long time or written and recorded, produced albums. And I do want to give a shout out to our special guest of the evening, Benny Bassett, who's in the audience. Came a long way to be here to perform this evening, so we're excited. After the competition is through, Benny's going to share some songs, so we're really looking forward to this night. Thank you all so much for being here, and without further ado, I want to get the night started off. So please welcome Gregory Strang and Suzanne Sims with Coming Soon.
Hello.
They had a disagreement that turned into a fight, packed up their belongings and split that very night. The holidays were coming soon. They had to get their Christmas things. Turned on the lights together and found the love that memories bring. Each box contained a memory, a good time to recall. Realize the love they shared was the best memory of all. Memories made love in the season of love. Memories made love, the miracle of love. The music box fell open, songs began to play. There was jingle bells and deck the halls and a home for the holidays. Sentimental ornaments, reindeer and a sleigh. Christmas songs from years gone by made them wanna play. One laugh led to another, they forgot about that silly fight. Fell into each other's arms and ended up spending the night. Memories made love in the season of love. Memories made love, the miracle of love. Another year had come and gone. It was time to decorate the tree. There were silver bells and miracles like the gift of the new baby. Memories made love in the season of love. Memories made love, the miracle of love. Memories made love in the season of love. Memories made love in the season of love. The season of love. The season of love. Thank you.
Everybody, please give it up for Coming Soon. Come on over, you guys. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Was there an autobiographical aspect to that song?
Well, actually, Mike, yes, there was, but I really think it's up to Suzanne to go. There is an autobiographical. Go ahead. Why don't you tell them, honey?
So we're expecting.
Oh, wow.
So it's due in December.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, we're expecting Season of Love to be the Christmas breakthrough hit of 2019. That's what we're expecting. And we could use all of your help. By the way, so you go to our website, www.comingsoon4you.com, and you can find
Number 4, letter U.
number 4, letter U. It's Season of Love, coming soon for you this Christmas.
That's right.
Everybody, please give it up for Coming Soon. Thank you guys so much. Gregory, Suzanne, nice to see you guys. That was amazing. That was amazing. I'm so excited for you. All right, so I do want to mention something else. Tonight, everybody is competing for something very special for Best Song Runner-Up of the Evening and for Best Song of the Evening. So if you're Best Song Runner-Up will be getting a production consultation with Kenny Schick. And if you don't know Kenny Schick, he's an incredible songwriter, performer. He's done a lot of production work for a lot of the West Coast Songwriters people by way of Nashville and the Bay Area. So it's really great that he's going to be offering that. Best Song of the Evening is a song consultation with our very own David Scheibner, and we're so happy to have him doing that again this year. So we are so excited, everybody. Without further ado, Dada, Nabhaniilananda. Please give it up, y'all. Go on.
It's called the Unicorn Song. With my hands, I'll build a spaceship in case we run out of room. Like a wizard who helps everybody's dreams come true. With my hands I only want to do good. Wouldn't you do that if you only could? With my head I'll write a song about saving the world. Every river, every robot, every boy, every girl. Singing wisdom is the one missing link, connecting what I feel to all that I think. When I close my eyes, my heart can open wide. Now I see who I'm meant to be. When I close my eyes, I no longer wonder why. Now I see who I'm meant to be. With my heart I'll turn your sadness into unicorns, and rainbows with more colors, and roses with no thorns. With our hearts we can travel so far. Together we can aim for the stars. When I close my eyes, my heart can open wide. Now I see who I'm meant to be. When I close my eyes, I no longer wonder why. Now I see who I'm meant to be. When I close my eyes, my heart can open wide. With our hearts we can travel so far. Together we can aim for the stars. When I close my eyes, my heart can open wide. With our hearts we can travel so far. Together we can aim for the stars.
Everyone, please give it up for Dada. Amazing. Dada, come on over. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Well, you pronounced my name correctly, which is amazing in itself. Thank you. You should get the prize for that. So yeah, I'm a monk. I teach meditation. I write songs about the meaning of life and stuff, but I turn it into unicorns and robots and things.
Very good. And speaking of pronouncing your name, I've been trying all day to get it right. With your help and guidance, can you tell everybody your name so it is pronounced correctly?
I'll give you the whole name. You don't even know. It's Acharya Nabhaniilananda Avaduta. But it's simplified to Dada Nabhaniilananda, and because that's still too complicated, I have a brand. I'm the monk dude.
Okay.
It's a real thing. Okay.
So we could find you online as the Monk Dude?
All over the online, yes.
Oh, terrific. So do you perform out a lot then?
I mostly do it as a part of workshops. So I teach meditation primarily, but I always include music and chanting and songs and fun and stuff.
Beautiful. Well, it was really nice to hear you play. I've heard that you've come out to West Coast Songwriter events in the past, correct?
Sure. You know, by the way, this song was co-written with Josh Friedman. Some of you know him. Good friend of mine. Yeah. Many of you know him.
That's one of the cool things about West Coast Songwriters is we end up collaborating with a lot of other professionals in the industry or people that are trying to develop their skills. So that's very great to know.
Yep. Musicians like playing together, at least I do.
So the Monk Dude?
The Monk Dude, that's my brand. Yeah, you can find me all, everyone knows where to look.
Everybody, please give it up one more time for the Monk Dude and Dada. Thank you so much for being here. Excellent. And without further ado, we're going to keep this night going. You guys having fun tonight? Yes, so we're all having a good time in the studio. Hope you guys watching are having a great time too. Please give it up for Mona Dena.
Hi there. This is called You Didn't Leave Your Love. left your scent on the pillow next to mine. A stack of papers on the desk you left behind. You left your secrets all boxed up inside your mind, but you didn't leave your love. You left your toothbrush and that silly hat of yours. You left your footprints and the shirt you always wore. You left a memory scattered on the bedroom floor, but you didn't leave your love. My hands are tired from holding on. History in my bones won't let go. Everything that makes me who I am is gone. Who else can I be? I don't know. I gave you freedom from your lonely heart. I gave my body, mind, my youth, the better part. I gave you children, our greatest work of art. Still you didn't leave your love. We were so busy trying to make a life. I didn't see you fade away. In just a moment, somehow years flew by. Now I'm praying for one more day. My hands are tired from holding on. History in my bones won't let go. Everything that makes me who I am is gone. Who else can I be? I just don't know. Never thought I'd be living on my own. This different story where I am all alone. Can't imagine trying to build another home, but you couldn't leave your love. I know you had to leave.
Mona Dena, everybody. Come on, give it up. Wow. Mona, come on over. Thank you so much for being here.
Sorry to have so much of a downer of a song.
That seemed like a pretty personal song.
It wasn't personal to me. I've actually am happily married for 23 years and going strong, but I do have several friends at this point in their lives who are making that shift. So
The beauty of songwriting craft, being able to write something that might not necessarily mean something personal, but to something close to you.
right. I mean, I find it's constantly a way to process all the events in our lives. And it's wonderful to be here and singing in this community. I teach private voice lessons in Redwood City through my business, Mo Music. And I'm always encouraging students to get out there and perform as much as possible. So I feel like I need to walk the walk and put myself out there as well and show them that making music and living an artful life is a lifelong journey.
That's absolutely beautiful. We're so glad that you came here to do that for us too. So, that being said, are you performing out a lot?
You know, I sing about 30 hours a week with students, so I'm singing all the time, every day, not currently singing out a lot.
Well,
But recording, writing and recording.
and you have some chops on that piano too.
Oh, thank you.
You've been playing a long time.
I've been playing a long time. Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're so happy that you came here to share your song tonight. Everybody, please give it up for Mona Dena.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah. All right, guys. We got a familiar face here in the ready to perform for us. Please give it up for Wendell Wolff.
Thank you very much. I have a wedding song for you tonight that was inspired by my son, and when he announced he and his fiance announced their engagement. They came down from Sacramento and they stayed with us for a weekend, and it was a lot of fun to just see them look doe-eyed at each other and hear the story of how their relationship blossomed. And so this is a song after they went home. I wrote the song. It's called "Say Yes." You there? I never thought that I would find someone I'd want to call just mine. I never thought I'd see the day I'd find the one I'd want to say yes, say yes, I do. Say yes, I'll marry you. With these decisions, so we start. New virgins binding by the heart. I'll follow what I know is true. I want to share this life with you. Say yes, I do. Say yes, I'll marry you. I feel completed, I feel understood. You know my heart and mind like no one else could. And I offer you everything I can, and you accept me as I am. From this day on, I promise to stand right beside and honor you. We may not know what all's to come. We know together we belong. Say yes, I do. Say yes, I'll marry you. Say yes, I'll marry you. Say yes, I'll marry you.
Wendell Wolff, everybody. Wow, Wendell, that was awesome, brother. Come on over. Hey, good to see you.
Good to be here. Thank you very much.
I'm so happy to see you again. Man, Wendell, every time I see you play, you're playing a brand new song.
That's right. Yeah, I got a lot.
I'm going to guess, too, you like to change it up on, I always see this, too, on your guitar, right? You always
Use a capo. Sometimes I do alternate tunings. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Keeps a variety.
Absolutely, and that song was very special to you. It meant a lot to everybody else that kind of listened to that same kind of mentality. Thank you for sharing that one with us. Tell us about that story.
It's a true story. They came down from Sacramento, and it was a very fun weekend. I just got to watch them interact and tell us about how their relationship developed. And after they went home, that's when I got out the guitar and put it together. And then I actually got to sing this at their wedding ceremony. So, yeah.
That's absolutely special. It must have been like a completely special moment for you personally, as not only a family member, but a songwriter to be able to share that feeling with the crowd too, right?
It certainly was. It was a grand time. My wife tells me that life events are the best songs that I write are based or are inspired by life events, and I tend to agree with that. So thank you.
Wow. Wendell Wolff, everybody, please give it up one more time. Thank you for being here. It's amazing. It's really amazing as a songwriter where that inspiration comes from. And I always say on my shows too, I'm so grateful to be able to have the opportunity to share a personal song that I wrote that started from up here in my head, that somehow got to a pen and paper and pad, writing it down with music backing it in front of everybody to listen. So as a member of West Coast Songwriters, as somebody here that shares music with everybody, we are all so grateful to be able to have that opportunity to share the music. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are still in for a great night. We have a lot of musicians left and a special guest later on. Without further ado, please give it up for Casey Bogdan.
Hi, I'm Casey Bogdan. My song today is called The Door. Basically, I wrote it at a time when I was realizing I'm a big fan of closure. So this is The Door, and I hope y'all like it. No, I didn't think that it would end like this. Who's the better half of the mess this is? Why are you alright? Why can't I be? Would you mind to please, please close the door as you leave? 'Cause I'll keep watching you go. I want what I see. So I'd rather not know what I'll never keep, what I didn't earn. Close the door as you leave, or I'll keep waiting. Don't look back at me like it's an open invitation. Don't let me think that you'll come back if I'm patient. Let me heal, let me learn. Close the door as you leave, or I'll keep waiting for you to return. Never thought that I'd be waking up at night, staring at the ceiling, turning on the lights. Why is it so cold all alone? I guess I know. Why does it feel so different? Nothing to hold. So as you go, close the door as you leave. 'Cause I'll keep watching you go. I want what I see. So I'd rather not know what I'll never keep, what I didn't earn. Close the door as you leave, or I'll keep waiting. Don't look back at me like it's an open invitation. Don't let me think that you'll come back if I'm patient. Let me heal, let me learn. Close the door as you leave, or I'll keep waiting for you to return. You won't be back and you'll be fine, but I still want this one more time. 'Cause what we had, it wasn't right, or so you say, but I'd still try. You'll be alright, and I'll be counting seconds till I don't miss you at night. You'll be fine, and I'll be waiting where you left me. So please take the time to close the door as you leave. 'Cause I'll keep watching you go. I want what I see. So I'd rather not know what I'll never keep, what I didn't earn. Close the door as you leave, or I'll keep waiting. Don't look back at me like it's an open invitation. Don't let me think that you'll come back if I'm patient. Let me heal, let me learn. Close the door as you leave, or I'll keep waiting for you to return. Close the door as you leave, or I'll keep waiting for Thank you all so much.
Casey Bogdan, everybody. Wow, come on, Casey, get over here. So good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, you've been playing out a lot or what?
Not too much lately. School started back up again. Yeah.
Well, Casey is one of the familiar faces that I've gotten to know over the last year, I would say, at West Coast Songwriters in this particular event here at the Midpen Media Center. You come out a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so. I try to make it whenever I can. I guess it depends on homework, but yeah. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I really love seeing how much, like, just over this time, I've seen so many songs, just like Wendell, we were talking about that. Every time I feel like you're playing a brand new song. This is incredible.
Yeah, I guess I do write quite a bit. It's kind of like writing a diary, I guess, just in song form. Yeah.
And you've been singing for a long time, too.
Yeah, I've been singing about as long as I can remember. I don't really have any like formal vocal coaching, but hopefully like I kind of want to look into that, you know? Yeah.
Very cool. Well, it's so nice hearing these songs, and like I really like the style that you're putting together. A lot of times too, you're strumming some songs on the guitar, and then you're finger picking some songs on the guitar. You're like all around musician, aren't you?
I don't know. I try. Yeah, I play piano too, so I guess that was like when I first started like music with piano. Yeah. Yeah. So then guitar, and yeah.
Man, Casey, that's just so cool that you were sharing that song. Was that a personal song or what?
I guess so. It's not about a specific person, but more about like a feeling. Yeah.
And something that a lot of people go through in life, right?
Unfortunately.
But what do? Just
Close the door.
close the door. Everybody give it up for Casey Bogdan. Come on. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Thank you, Casey. Man, yeah, it's just like I said earlier, there's inspiration comes from everywhere. And sometimes it is hard to share those personal things that mean a lot to you. Wendell, I'm telling you, I wouldn't have been able to do that, get in front of my family and sing that kind of song. It's so hard to do that as a songwriter, but it means the world, and that you have that opportunity to do that. And again, that's why I think this organization is so powerful, because we all get that opportunity to step out of our comfort zone and showcase a song that we wrote, coming from the heart. This is where we're at. This is what we do. We're songwriters, we're musicians, we're fans of music. That's why all of us are here. So we're really grateful that you guys are all here tonight, and we're really grateful for the next artist. Everybody, Linda, Arceo.
Oh, you got it right. Thank you. Hello, judges. My song is like 1, 2, 3. Watching you wake up as you turn and smile at me. I'm lost in your loving arms as you kiss me softly. I'm in a daze when you love me. You make loving easy, like 1, 2, 3. Your love's an addiction, like my morning coffee. No sugar, please, honey, or therapy. I'm so amazed how you love me. You make loving easy, like 1, 2, 3. How did you find me? Sometimes I wonder. I just know that this like no other. is an addiction, like my morning coffee. And I don't want any kind of remedy, 'cause I will love you for eternity. Together forever, like 1, 2, 3.
Linda Arceo, everybody. That was amazing. Get over here, Linda. Thank you so much for playing. That was awesome. So, I don't know. Have I ever met you before?
I don't think so. No. That's the first time I've been up here. It's the first time I've ever done competitions. So it's my first. I just joined last year. So thank you. Yeah.
Wait, when did you join?
Last year. I didn't compete though, but I joined. I didn't get a chance to do it, but this year I wanted to get in.
Well, we're so happy that you're here, Linda. Thank you so much for doing that. That was awesome. I have a feeling that you play out a lot, though, don't you?
I do. Tell us about it. Well, I put out my my 7th album, came out last year. So I've been working on trying to promote that, work it into songwriting for TVs and movies. That's my goal right now. And that's pretty much where I'm at. I have a website, lindaarceomusic.com, and I perform when I can at festivals and select venues whenever I can get out and play.
Is this solo or with a band?
Both.
I was feeling that rhythm on that guitar. I kept on, I was there with you,
I know, it's good. Yeah, rhythm player, mainly rhythm player.
Yeah, that was awesome. Well, we're so glad that you took time to be here tonight, and brand new member. It's what it's all about, coming out to share the music. So where can we follow you?
lindaarceomusic.com.
Awesome. Everybody give it up for Linda Arceo. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. Man, I'm so excited. That's so cool that new members and a lot of returning members too. That's this chapter in particular, I've seen that a lot of people do come back, a lot of brand new members, so we're really excited. One of my buddies that I met last year who is here tonight, without further ado, TK Tran.
Hi everybody. It's always good to be here. This song I'm about to play is a song that pretty much came to me because I needed a way to explain why I do music, and I hope that it speaks for a lot of us in here being musicians. It's called Picking Up These Strings. Every day I wonder about my purpose, why on earth I was given a singing voice. Heaven only knows if I deserve it. It sure as hell might not even be a choice. So when I sing the truth with these 3 chords, there are 2 things I need you to know. Just one song could drop you to the floor, or it can take you where you like to go. So if I stop right now, I think it'd be a sin. Something divine might be watching over me to make sure I keep picking up these strings and giving me the strength that I need. When I put down this guitar, something feels missing from my heart. Another thing I think about a lot is, besides being the feelings we can't get out, could music be the answer to our questions? Defining what we can live with and without. Even if I'm wrong about everything, for once it all just seems to make sense. You're getting to see your faces when I sing. It's been a while, keep coming back again. So if I stop right now, I think it'd be a sin. Something divine might be watching over me. Make sure I keep picking up these strings, and giving me the strength that I need. When I put down this guitar, something feels missing from my heart. When I pick up this guitar, something feels complete in my heart. Thank you.
Y'all, please give it up for TK Tran. TK, that was amazing, brother. Good to see you.
It's always good to see you, Mike. This is what I look forward to besides playing my song, is talking with you.
Man, that song was beautiful, TK. I think that touched every one of our hearts really close because we all feel that way as songwriters. Thank you for sharing that one.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I hope I'm not speaking for myself, but I call that my most personal song. It's not about trucks or women or drinking beer, so it's that personal. Wow. It just, I like to say it wrote itself. I don't write the songs, they just write themselves.
Absolutely beautiful. It was a very special song to share this evening, too. But I know that you're playing out a lot. One of the hardest working guys in the Bay Area right now.
I don't know if it's work or not. If you're having fun, right? You can say that, too, for your own stuff. Okay. Yeah, but I have dialed it back a little bit, so, 4 nights a week instead of 6. But it's just like you. Everyone's busy.
Yeah. Wait, where can we find your stuff, TK?
So I actually just started a website, tktran.com. That's my shameless plug. You can check me out there.
Yes, and I've seen TK at a bunch of shows, actually. I came out to a Redwood City, which is local here to the Silicon Valley, and I got to see him perform at a resident gig that he performs once a month or so. So check him out for that. And TK came out to one of my shows recently at one of my resident gigs, too. And that's what this group is all about. We're here to support each other in both the live, the songwriting, wherever we're at. So, TK, that song was so amazing. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, and I'm glad you liked it.
TK Tran, everybody. Thank you, man. Dude, awesome. Hey, I recognize this guy over here. Man, where's the brother at?
He didn't get a pass tonight.
Oh, okay.
From his wife, so
there you go.
Can't make it.
If you can't tell from the other side of the screen, we got a local here. We got a local, and he's been performing here for not only as a member of West Coast Songwriters, but as a special guest performer as well. Without further ado, please give it up for Scott Bell.
Thank you. A while back, I was sitting in a bar, my local bar, and I was listening to a conversation between the bartender and another fella, and it was October. And the bartender was sober for October. This is the thing I discovered. It's called Sober October. So I thought I'd write this song called Sober October. A little blend for both perspectives. I couldn't relate, actually, so. Once a year, I like to quit the beer just to prove I can. One whole month I give all the booze up to prove I'm the man. But who am I kidding? As the month starts ending, things start hitting the fan. Yeah, I'm the first to admit it's good to be drinking again. People say I'm crazy for walking the line, and people say I'm lazy, but maybe I'm doing all right. I try to live by the golden rule. Don't drink too much, just play the fool. And pray to God that he helps you through, and spread some love if you can. Well, I confess that I gave it my best. Hell, I gave it my all. But by day 28 and day 29, I was starting to fall. Then it came without warning. At 10 in the morning, I was singing Jimmy Buffett's songs. I had my hand on the blender. I was doing my best to stay strong. People say I'm crazy for walking the line. Some people say I'm lazy, but I'm doing just fine. I try to live by the golden rule. Don't drink too much, just play the fool. And pray to God that he'll help you through, and save some love if you can. I pray to God that he'll help me through, and spread some love if you can. Thank you. Am I good here?
Scott Bell, everybody. Scott, get over here, brother. Nice to see you.
Good to see you again. Yeah. It's always good to see you. So what do I want to talk about here? That song's not about me. I've never gone sober in October before, so I prefer to moderate.
All right. Year-round moderation, huh?
Yeah, I pace myself, and I've got a good wife, keeps me in line, so.
There you go. Man, Scott, you're playing out so much lately. How do you have time to write songs?
Well, I do it kind of compulsively, probably a lot like a lot of these people. You know, you have like notes in your pocket, and I leave them all over the place. I kind of got back to old school, off my phone and just writing on paper. And there's paper everywhere, so I just write a lot. So I love it too. I don't know what I'd do without it. So, yeah.
That's amazing, man. I love hearing your new stuff, and it's so cool that you came out to do this part of it, because I think the last time that you were here, you were the guest performer with your brother Russ.
With my brother, we're part of this band called the Bell Brothers, and it's my brother and I, and then 3 adopted brothers. We've got papers on all of them, and we're going to be at the office a week from Saturday in San Carlos. If you don't mind coming down, if you're local and see us, a week from this Saturday. Yeah.
Well, I know that if by the time they see this or something, they might not know, but
maybe these people here that will come there.
Yes, hey, I will definitely be there, brother. But I know one of the cool things is you guys are performing all around the Bay Area, and you guys did you just go on a tour or something?
No, we went back to Nashville to do some writing, and we played at a big air show in Tullahoma, and then we're going back to Austin with West Coast Songwriters for one of their shows back there in Austin, and then we're going to do 2 other shows while we're there, because we've got a bunch of family, and we'll just stay with them. So, yeah, we roam. We get to roam a little bit, but not too much.
So how does it feel like breaking away from the band and just doing you stuff?
Well, it's very insecure, because like I just show up and sing usually. I don't even play the guitar that well. So to stand up and well, that doesn't feel like it when I'm surrounded by these guitar players in the band. They're really awesome. So it's very easy just to walk up and be the Devo on stage and just sing, you know, and without anything, maybe a tambourine. That's about it, you know. So yeah, but it's good for me to break out of my comfort zone. So.
Absolutely, man. And I will say, on a personal note, I have seen Scott perform as individual and as the Bell Brothers. Please do go out. Where can we find you online?
We are at thebellbrothers.com. Thebellbrothers.com.
Thebellbrothers.com. Anytime you have the chance to go see these guys, please do it. Everybody, please give it up for Scott Bell.
Thank you.
Awesome. You're awesome, man. Wow, so cool. And it's so nice to see a new face around here. Everybody, please welcome Rachel Wilson.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rachel Wilson. I'm 16 years old, and I wrote this song for my late vocal coach. Her name was Tammy Owen. She taught me everything I knew. I was really close to her. She passed away recently from breast cancer, and her funeral was last summer. So the song came to me a week before the funeral, and I performed it. I call this one Hear Me. I need to overcome. That's when you gave me guidance and showed everyone so much you've done for us, so much you've given. Everything I didn't understand, now is the time. We couldn't ever ask for more. It's not about me, it's all about you and all the things we used to do. I remember in the past, love will never fade, and words just can't describe the memories we made. There's never enough to say if you could still hear me. So many hearts you touched, the music you would write. You gave me wings to soar and fly. So much you've given, everything I didn't understand. Now is the time. We couldn't ever ask for more. And it's not about me, it's all about you and all the things we used to do. I remember in the past, love will never fade, and words just can't describe the memories we made. There's never enough to say if you could still hear me. If you could still hear me. Oh, hear my voice, hear my cry, hear my prayer. Give me love, all the love I want to share. That's what you taught me, that's why I care. I wrote this song for you, 'cause there's no one like you out there. It's not about me, it's all about you and all the things we used to do. I remember in the past, love will never fade, and words can't describe the memories we made. There's never enough to say if you could still hear me. If you could still hear me. Thank you.
Rachel Wilson. Rachel, grab that guitar out there. There we go. Come on over, Rachel. That was so beautiful. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
So, Rachel, that was a beautiful tribute. I don't know how you got up in front of everybody and sang that.
Oh, it just came to me, you know. I think it's her calling.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was so special that you shared it with us this evening. As a matter of fact, when you walked out, I thought this was a beautiful necklace.
Oh, yeah, that's what a lot of people say. They think it's like a bone deer or something. Deer bone. Yeah, it's an ocarina, also known as the sweet potato flute. It's a very unique instrument. Not a lot of people know about it, but I got to know it from the Legend of Zelda series. I'm a fat Zelda fan. Yeah.
I think we got a lot of Zelda fans in the audience.
Oh, yeah, that means a lot to me, you know? Yeah, I don't know if you guys are interested, but I have social media, Instagram. You could follow me on Instagram under Rachel Wilson Music, Rachael, and I also have YouTube, Rachel Wilson. Please check me out and we could stay in touch. I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's great. Rachel, I got a question. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Amador. It was a 2-hour drive, Amador County, Ione, Jackson area.
Wow, 2 hours to get.
It's our pleasure. This is a gorgeous place, you know?
Oh,
Experience.
absolutely. That's incredible. Over 2 hours to get here today to Palo Alto West Coast Songwriters at the Midpen Media Center. That's amazing. Thank you so much for making that trip for us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, everybody. Rachel Wilson, one more time. Give it up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Amazing. That's incredible. 2 hours plus. Wow, I guess that's regular Bay Area traffic for the rest of us, right? Took about the same for a lot of us, but traveled a lot of miles to be here. Man, you know, as a musician, you got to travel those miles. I think I personally have been to about 47 states around the U.S., so missing a few, but someday I want to get back to those places. And later on, you're going to meet a musician that has been to probably the same, if not more. I don't know, but as a musician, we're so lucky to be able to go to all these places and meet like-minded people, especially through West Coast Songwriters, to share these songs. And we have a familiar face yet again. Please welcome Raffy Espiritu.
Sacrifice. I woke up thinking I know what I want. Reminded me how it feels. Feeling your touch, our carefree conversation. Reminded me what I want. Who I am stops me from moving on. I've been brought up that life's a sacrifice. You don't necessarily get what you want. Be thankful of what you've got. Life that feels and embraces now. Make one feels alive and warm. It's a sacrifice we need right now. It's a sacrifice we need right now. Life that feels and embraces now. Makes one feels alive and warm. It's a sacrifice we need right now. Where I am is somewhat dark, feeling blue for quite some time. Don't know what to do, don't know what to say, what life may be like if I change course now. It's a sacrifice we need right now. Who will be hurt if I move on? People I love for a long, long time. If I stay, I'll be hurt. If I go, they'll be hurt. This can't be right. I can't move on. It's a sacrifice. I can't move on. Life that feels and embraces now makes one feel alive and warm. It's a sacrifice we need right now. It's a sacrifice we need right now. It's a sacrifice we need right now. There you go. Thank you.
Raffy Espiritu, everybody. Raffy, that was great. Come on over. And while you're coming over, Raffy, I'm going to dismiss the judges when they have a moment after they're writing down their notes. Raffy, it's so good seeing you.
Again, good to see you again, Mike.
Let's get these judges on out of here, you guys. 10 songwriters tonight. We're so glad that you made it on the bill tonight.
I know it was the last one, but I made it. Yeah.
That's amazing. We had the full lineup, and the judges, Yari Melchor and Mike Simpson. We're going to dismiss you guys. So while you go backstage, we're going to do a little bit inside here, but take your notes of the best songwriter of the evening and the best songwriter runner-up of the evening as well. You guys have fun in there. Let's talk. Raffy, how you been, brother?
It's been busy, you know, work and music. It's a mix. It's a continuum. It's lovely to be able to blend work and music. For me, it's just one experience. Yeah.
Raffy, I got to ask you, what are your biggest influences in music?
Experience. Yeah. Yep. And of course, the biggest influence musically is, of course, way back was the Beatles. So that was a big influence. My mom studied in England, and while she was there, she was sending me all these Beatle tapes, and so that kind of affected my way of writing. Yep.
Wow, that's awesome. It's so cool. I actually like some of the chord changes that you play on the piano, especially. I hear a lot of that Beatles kind of chord change where in generic pop music, it might follow that easy chord change, you know, simple pattern. And then you bring in that chord and it makes it so close to heart for somebody to hear that. It brings me into the song. I love that.
Oh, great to hear. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. So it's always good to experiment on chord progression and stuff like that. So, you know, we love twist and turn what we do.
Yeah, and also just being able to share those songs. I was gonna say that your influence in the Beatles. Is there any other big like artists that you have followed with your songwriting?
Yeah, like Mike Anuzzi.
That's me.
A lot of them are in the open mic because I never have time to listen to, you know, to the radio. So whatever I listen to, it affects me. I don't know to what extent, but, you know, we just write what we feel. Yeah.
And you're always sharing special songs for us, Raffy. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody, Raffy Espiritu. Amazing, amazing. I love seeing the familiar faces and hearing all the beautiful songs. And one of the familiar faces to me, I am so happy to see Mr. Benny Bassett, everybody. Welcome Benny Bassett to the stage. If you don't know Benny, he is the true man troubadour. So I want to thank him so much for being here. Benny, where are you from?
I heard you just found out you don't know where I'm from, man. I thought we were friends. What's going on?
You move all over
That's
the place.
true. That's true. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, but I grew up in Seaside and Monterey here in California. My family lives in Chico, so I'm a West Coaster by heart. So I belong here, I promise.
And we're so happy that you made it here, Benny. You are on a little tour coming out to California. I know you've been playing a bunch of shows. Tell us about your tour life.
Yeah, so this April I put out a new record, and you know, at least what you're supposed to do is go out and tour. And so after mid-April or beginning April, I had 4 straight months on tour. Went to Europe for the first time. I do this medical mission trip down in the Dominican, and so man, it's just been like this 4 months nonstop, and I spent a month at home, and now I'm just back out on the road for about 3 months or so. So yeah.
Man, that's so awesome.
I got you by one state, too.
Oh, wow. I knew you would, brother. I knew you would. But I'm so happy that you were able to share this night with us. Benny, where can we find your music online?
It's BennyBassett.com. I usually just tell people like Elton John and then the dog, and then you can figure it out from there. So.
BennyBassett.com.
Yeah,
all right. Man, we're so excited to have our special guest for the evening. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to Benny Bassett.
Thank you.
remember 16 on a beach, carefree. Nothing could slow us down, or so it seemed. Shades on top back, I still feel you there. We drive all night, still end up nowhere. Now at 23, you feel love, still wondering, will you be enough? Unending fear of being alone. So you call me to say, when are you coming home? I hate moving on, I can't seem to stay. We can't live in the past, if even for one day. You better let me go or try to find a way. Wake up, 30-something years on your mind. Coffee and a job, well, both are a grind. You want to change, can't figure out what to rearrange. Lust leaves you empty, still feeling the same. I hate moving on, I can't seem to stay. We can't live in the past, if even for one day. You better let me go or try to find a way. Look back on it now, the story of our lives. Too soon to give up, too late to start living right. Even if you knew how it would end, you'd still choose us again and again. Thank you.
All right, this is another song of mine. It's called The Falls. I used to play in this band out of Chicago. We were called Vintage Blue. And this is the first song I wrote when we broke up and started on my solo career. So here we go. Woohoo! Always get your key right, guys. Always get your key right.
It's another dang day and you are on my mind. Can't help but thinking that I'm just wasting time. Is this it? Should I just let go? Don't follow my heart now, guess we'll never know. We are in search of answers to questions we'll never know. Only time divides us and that is all. And if you've find love, won't be the first time you recall. And if you find love, better hold on to what you have. And if you find love, let it carry you through the falls. The miles between us won't stop us now. Red lights, caution signs can't slow us down. Write it down, spit it out, put it into a song. Because if love is right, I'll keep choosing wrong. We are in search of answers to questions we'll never know. Only time divides us, and that is all. And if you find love, won't be the first time you recall. And if you find love, better hold on to what you have. And if you find love, let it carry you through the fall. Hey.
Everybody, please give it up one more time for Benny Bassett. Benny, we're going to hear some more from you in a little bit. That was an awesome start, brother. It means a lot that you're here just from bro to bro. It means a lot that you're here tonight sharing those songs. Thank you so much.
I'm happy to be here, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's turn it over to the judges. Man, you guys had a rough night. There were 10 songwriters, incredible amount of talent in this room this evening. You guys are back, so that means you've chosen, and I have the names right here.
We're supposed to choose.
You've chosen. Wait, should I just do this right now? Should I do this? Are you guys ready? Drum roll. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to talk about Best Song of the Month runner-up. First, for Kenny Schick offering a production consultation, please cheer for it. You Didn't Leave Your Love. Mona Dena, come on up. Thank you so much. Come on up, Mona. We're so happy for you. Here you go. Congratulations, Mona.
Woohoo!
Yeah. All right, judges, I want to hear some comments from you. What made you guys choose Mona's song this evening?
So the judging standards were changed this year, and we don't go by performance anymore at all. We're just talking about the song, and the areas we mostly talk about are melody and lyric. And the thing we want to hear is we want to hear a melody that supports the lyric and a lyric that rides the melody. And the two should drive everything together. You did. Yay. And so did basically everybody, but yours was somewhat exceptional. Also, you had a very strong form. You understood what you were doing when you wrote your bridge. It was clear. You understood the difference between your verse and your chorus. That's also a big plus in our evaluation.
I loved your storytelling. I mean, it put me in that Hollywood moment. I could see this person like literally like walking around the room tracing their fingers like on the pillowcase, you know, going to the bathroom and saying, hey, there's only one toothbrush there, you know, and all these memories, and it connected me to the song on an emotional level, and that's the most important thing for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody, congratulations to Mona Dena. That was amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And wow, that was tough, judges. I don't know how you did this next one, but We're so happy to have David Scheibner. He is doing a song consultation for the winner of Best Song of the Month, Palo Alto chapter, here at the Midpen Media Center in Palo Alto, California. Sober October. Scott Bell, come on up, brother. Man. Scott, congratulations. We're so happy to have you back, brother. Here you go, man. Sober October.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, judges. I appreciate it.
That was awesome.
Had a great time.
Awesome. Judges, take it away.
This song, at least for me, I chose it because it checked all the boxes that I said what I listen for. I listen for a song that's got incredible hooks, something that makes me want to sing and sing out loud. And it's written from a very unique perspective. And I love it's almost, in a weird way for me, it was like, oh my God, it's like I'm giving up alcohol for Lent, you know? And everyone, and if anyone's like a hockey fan, everyone's heard of No Shave November. And so we're saying, oh, Sober October. So, I mean, there's so many connection points to this song. And I could hear it on the radio. And that for me, personally speaking, that's a big thing.
Thank you very much.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate your feedback.
Yeah.
One of the things I appreciate in songwriting, maybe more than some other people, is economy. And this song was 2 verses and a chorus. It was exactly the right size for your subject. You had all the show and don't tell markers are checked off on the box. You know, the rhyme, the scansion. You know how the lyric falls trippingly off the tongue. It's a very singable song, memorable melody, all those things. But I really appreciate the compactness of it, because now you can take it and play it with the Bell Brothers, and add a couple of solos in there, and you still got a radio cut, you know. So.
You know, I've been watching that country music documentary, and all of those lyrics back there in the old school, they were just so simple and straightforward, and it's really been a rejuvenating experience for me writing-wise. So really, if you haven't watched that documentary yet, the Ken Burns one, it's really good.
Well, you met that standard tonight. That's good.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Everybody give it up for Scott Bell. Scott, congratulations, man. That was amazing. Amazing. And for all the artists that performed tonight, you guys were all incredible. Thank you so much for sharing your music, your soul, the songs that you have written. Thank you so much for being here. And we will be back again. So please come on back to the Midpen Media Center. Give it up for all the volunteers tonight. This is all run by volunteers. Stage, lights, sound, all of the above, cameras, action. All the managers, our producer, Pete Summer. Everybody give it up. Linda, our co-manager, all the artists that were here. Thank you guys so much. But without further ado, we're so happy to have our friend, Benny Bassett. All right. Thank you, guys.
Press the pedal down, faster past the signs that say turn around. You just turn them down. Look over miles as we drive, shifting landscapes fill your gaze. Sky stays the same. Backcountry roads, whispered sands, dancing notes on these 6 strings. Your voice, it sings. Keep your feet on the ground and your eyes on the stars. You can love the view where you are. Oh, purple, orange, and red, the past painted in your head. Live where you love the sky. Oh, live where you love the sky. 1,000 ships command love's battlefield. All around, look where you stood and where you stand. Well, here I am with faith in hand, hold on for reprimand. True tatters, folks, who can't let go. When played out rules and tarot cards still leave you with broken heart, look to the sky, that's where you'll find. Keep your feet on the ground and your eyes on the stars. You can love the view where you are. Oh, purple, orange and red, the past painted in your head. Live where you love the sky. Oh, live where you love the sky. Feet on the ground and your eyes on the stars. You can love the view where you are. Oh, purple, orange and red, the past painted in your head. Live where you love the sky. Oh, live where you love the sky.
Thank you. Just keep going. All right. I don't know what I get to say here, but I appreciate you guys for listening and letting me come and play. I think there's a huge step between sitting at home and writing a song and then coming and playing it in front of people somewhere where the people can watch it over and over again. You can say nerves or whatever you want, but it's just cool. So congrats to all of you for getting up here and put your songs out there. It's a cool thing, for sure. Yeah. That wasn't for me. Just for you. This is a song called Building a Future. Almost all of these are off this record that came out in April. And all the songs, the record's called Words for Yesterday, and all the songs are about moments in life you wish you could have said something or done something differently. And this is definitely kind of a breakup, but wish you could have not broken it. Could have not. It's a thing. It's called Building a Future.
Broken down, you're tired. No more words to defend. Chances we never took leave us alone again. Lying in our beds, things in our heads just don't connect. And here go your words like arrows through my heart. Oh, how can I heal when I don't know where to start? I believe in building a future with you. There ain't nothing you and I can do. perfect, babe. But if it was, would you stay? Fork in the road, which way to go? We will forever fade away. We'll never know how high it goes if we can't feel the pain. And here go your words like arrows through my heart. Oh, how can I heal when I don't know where to start? I believe